With all of the heavy attention surrounding Hot Boy Turk right now, we sometimes forget he was the first hot boy to do real prison time, and the loudest one screaming "Free BG" before BG was released. This documentary was put together in 2021 by Video Wayne, and is still a classic till this day. Enjoy.
Tab Virgil Jr., better known to the world as Turk, was born February 8, 1981 in New Orleans, Louisiana. Raised in the infamous Magnolia Projects, Turk was surrounded by talent and was even working on talents of his own, mainly sports. He attended Forshey Senior High School and was friends with an up-and-coming female rapper by the name of Magnolia Shorty, who was also a Magnolia Project native and resident. Magnolia Shorty had just had success with a couple of local hits, and she was a high prospect to becoming a Cash Money Records artist. She already had a close relationship with owners Baby and Slim, and every time she got a chance she would mention her neighborhood friend Lil Turk. After sharpening his skills by performing at local DJ sets around the city, he was ready.
I'm really out of the Magnolia. Me and Turk, like the only two in Cash Money that's from out the Magnolia.
Juvenile, who was the label's main focus at the time, was shooting a video for his newly released single, Soldier Rag. Turk showed up to the video shoot with intentions of leaving with some type of record deal, and that's what he did.
When Juve went to Cash Money, he came in the neighborhood with the Ham video. Turk wasn't even signed to Cash Money then. That's the same day he spit to Baby.
After hearing a few bars from Turk, Baby wanted in. A young street from the Magnolia Projects with a stand-up attitude and ready for the front line. With the presence of Turk, the Hot Boys were now born and ready for the world.
Such is life for the young artists and owners of the New Orleans-based hip-hop label Cash Money Records. It's rocketed to national success in the past year, fueled by the hit-making Hot Boys, BG, Turk, Lil Wayne, and the label's multi-platinum MC, Juvenile.
Right about now, we about to bring up A-Town, put your hands together, straight out of New Orleans, Louisiana. It's Juvenile, the Hot Boys,
Went out there and done our thing. Every concert we have, it be a success. We rock the crowd, that's what we be looking for. They won't see the Hot Boys, we give them the Hot Boys. Me, Wayne, Juvenile, and Dugan. We young. Say we young, we be handling our business.
The price of fame and superstardom is often a hefty one. Living life at high volumes where your time is constantly demanded for action due to performances, interviews, recording new material, and having to constantly be creative can wear and tear on one's core. Oftentimes the solution becomes drugs.
You got hooked on for a while, didn't you?
I mean, I care not to talk about it, but I got hooked up when I was young, like 15 years old,
BG and Turk were both indulging in the use of heroin, which at first wasn't noticeable, but would later play a major role in both their lives. After selling millions of albums as a group, the Hot Boys era came to an end. Each artist left without the large sums of money that was owed to them by the label, but that didn't stop them from continuing their success on their own. Juvenile started Uptown Project Records, or UTP, signed Wacko and Skip, and together they made their mark in hip-hop with the hit single Know Ya Clap. BG, who was one of the label's original members, started his own label and called it Chopper City Records. He signed his little brother and several neighborhood partners that were introduced to the world as the Chopper City Boys. Lil Wayne suffered the same fate as the rest of the Hot Boys by not receiving payments earned from his success with the group. Due to his like father like son relationship with the Birdman, he stayed with the label, which was a major benefit to his career. In 2001, Young Turk dropped his first and last solo album with Cash Money Records, a debut album titled Young and Thuggin', which became a top 10 hit on the Billboard's 200. Turk left the label in 2003 but was nowhere near at a loss. He was Turk from the mega group The Hot Boys, which meant he still had millions of followers, could still fill arenas, and still sell lots of records. So Turk was highly desired by many labels, one of which was the fast-growing Cutthroat Committee Records.
When Slim got the 250 deal, that was what, for I Paid For It or whatever. He went from getting a single deal to a company deal now, because I Paid For It did so good. So now it's like, well, the ball was in his court. Like, oh man, let's get it. Like, let's do a label deal. Koch was working out some numbers with the label deal or whatever, but Slim had gave a proposition to Hot Boy Turk to sign with Cutthroat Committee, and that would have made Koch bring more money to the table.
With Soulja Slim's newfound position as CEO, his eye for talent had sharpened and Turk was in his sight. But instead of signing with Cutthroat Committee, Turk decided to become an artist of Laboratory Records, a local record label ran by New Orleans producer Keno. When the merger for the top dollar didn't go through on Cutthroat Committee, Soulja Slim and Keno's relationship went sour, but didn't stop each other's success.
That's how his situation with the guy Keno's situation with Hot Boy Turk, because they wound up signing their own deal or whatever, and the numbers was lowballed for their situation. The number was lower than what they would have got versus if they would have went in as Cutthroat Committee.
We got some beef from Keno? No. Okay. I got no beef from Keno. No beef from that boy ever. Boy, you know, man, you know I'm about to expose this. You know I'm about to expose this.
Now established on the new label, Turk got busy. On October 21st, 2003, Turk released his second album, titled Raw and Uncut. An album mostly produced by producer Keno and distributed through Koch Records. Raw and Uncut didn't do as well as his first album, but it was still a success. Selling just shy of gold, the album charted number 22 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart.
It's like this shit, like I say, I just rolled in here like dice, you understand? So anything happen with me, you understand? Still the original Hot Boy, you understand? Two originals on that, believe that.
Turk was still in the game with lots of room to grow. His future was ahead of him, but his love for music had weakened after the destruction of the Hot Boys. To make matters worse, Turk's use of the morphine-based drug had grown so much that the only thing that could make him quit was something close to death.
And I was like, man, the only way I'm gonna stop if it's life threatening.
Yeah.
And that's when the police came 3 days later, kicked in my door. The SWAT team.
Yeah.
You know, they shot in there 52 times.
On January 26, 2004, at around 2 p.m., dozens of Shelby County narcotic officers served the search warrant for drugs believed to be inside of Turk's home. Without a warning, the police kicked in the door and immediately a shootout began. Police say Turk fired first, and that's why they continued shooting up the place for an entire 15 minutes. When the smoke cleared, Turk surrendered and was later charged with first-degree attempt murder for allegedly shooting 2 Memphis policemen during the shootout. Turk denied firing any guns and said the 2 officers that were shot by their own team.
My wife under the bed, I'm in the closet, the police coming in like the robbers. They not knocking and announcing, they just come through with the ram and throw the flashbang, and how my nigga was in the front. I'm thinking he got killed, so I'm in the back like, man, I'm next. Man, who the fuck that is? Soon they come around, bam, 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 bam. It's a shootout, you know, and I ain't get hit, my woman ain't get hit. 2 police officers got shot.
In the end, Turk was charged and sentenced with 14 years imprisonment. Producer Keno released 2 unreleased Turk verses called Still a Hot Boy and Convicted Felon. The profit from the CDs went on Turk's prison books. After 9 years, he was released from prison with an entire different look on life. Drug-free and focused.
Man, it feels so good, like a dream, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you have one of those good dreams and you don't want to wake up from, and you want to go back to sleep when you do wake up and try to get back into that dream. That's how I feel when I came home. Now I can't believe I'm home, you know what I'm saying? But through the grace of God, I am. 8 years, 8 months, 16 days, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in my right frame of mind. I'm not institutionalized, you know what I'm saying?
Back like he never left, Turk got straight to work. He recorded new songs individually with each Hot Boy member, created a business partnership with hip-hop legend Jay Prince, sued Cash Money for what was owed to him for his role as a Hot Boy, and even done some primetime mainstream television appearances. Most memorable was the Ayanna Fix My Life show. From the courtways of the Magnolia Projects to changing the world as a Hot Boy were some big shoes to fill. But from success to imprisonment and back, or even bigger, 1 Hot Boy free and 1 more to go.
Yo, listen, I don't know if these people fully appreciate what's going on tonight. Yo, we got motherfucking Hot Boys in this motherfucker right now, man. I gotta make sure, because this is my party, I gotta make sure that people fully understand what's going on tonight. We got Gucci, Juvie, Manny, Turk in here tonight. And they're in New Orleans, dog. Hold on. And free motherfucking BG, nigga. We're